How's it? Today is Thursday, March 20th. It is a technique. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a technique Thursday today. Very simple, real lightweights, relative to what I am capable of. Um, yeah, it's just been like that the last two Thursdays. For a quick review of what we're doing basically the same weights that I did for Monday, snatch complex, and yesterday's clean and jerk complex for 5 total reps each. So, well, lately that's just been one big ass set of five. Um, Today was a little bit pressing on the cardio for the clean and jerk, so I'm probably not gonna do one big set of five next week. We'll see. We'll see how I really feel, but I'm trying my best just to keep the idea of all that I've been working on this past, I guess, longer than a week. But it is the idea to not only just pull my hands or my elbows up, but pull my elbows out and up. And I guess that follows with the hand movement. So I'm doing it right now, sitting down in my chair. I look like a fool, but I think having that kind of attention to the tightness or like the connectivity to the bar is going to be pretty big for me moving forward, and kind of drilling the consistency. I feel like it doesn't change the way I lift too much, but it gives me a lot of confidence in why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I think that is a much more kind of philosophical idea, like a nebulous idea, because it doesn't really put too many things into practice. What it does is it kind of just changes the rationale behind what I am looking for with my lifts. And in the past, I've had a lot of lifts that did look very good, and I've also had a lot of lifts that looked very poor. So I'm sure that's going to happen moving forward, but the goal is to maintain consistency over time. Like that 70 there was real easy. I'm trying my best just to, again, pull the hands. Here's my first set, or my only set of 76. Again, I'm trying to pull the hands sideways alongside the elbows, and then trying my best to flip my elbows as quickly as I can. And that is, for the most part, all that I'm thinking about for my upper body. I feel like, they call that the third pull, second pull, third pull. I don't know the terminology in like colloquial terms, but that's not a in official terms. In colloquial terms, I'm like, okay, this is where my upper body starts to work, and for me, like, I don't think that people really have a problem with the kind of first extension or the first pull, where it's just like the legs, the leg drive and the hip drive. Oftentimes I feel like people have problems with the upper body connectivity. I did this here as a little extra credit. Again, I'm trying to give myself the option to go heavy ish, relative. And I ended up doing a second one here because that first one felt really weird. I went back to watch the video and I was like, oh, I don't know. And yeah, I looked at Blake, I was like, I don't know. But it was extra credit, and I think that second one was significantly better than the first one. And so I'm pretty happy with the outcome of that. After that, I moved into my clean and jerks. Like I mentioned, same weight as the complexes from yesterday, 96. But I'm doing full cleans from the ground, and then I'm doing split jerks, whereas yesterday I did the power clean plus hang full clean plus power jerk. So a lot of different movements overall. I mean, I guess it's worth noting too that I did the full snatch instead of the variations that I did on Monday. But yeah, I digress. I think for these, I'm really just trying my best to be as late as possible. And I feel like I could be a lot later. What that means is when I get to extension, if I extend early, the bar is going to go out forward. And so if I can hold on to my extension just a touch more, then my shoulders will be further up over the bar just a touch more, and then I'll be able to get like relative positioning. I would be able to get much nicer quality of movement overall. And yeah, I think it does help. Aside from that, of course, I'm also thinking about where my elbows are in space. But yeah, right here I'm Struggling. I think this set was maybe 2 minutes 30 seconds, which is a lot better than the first time I did the kind of one big set. But yeah, here's my last rep at 96. And just like with the snatch, I was like, okay, all of these are fairly good. I earned myself an extra rep, right? So I earned myself this 106 here. I didn't use my belt today. I don't even think I brought it out of my car, but real easy, real nice, like smooth, clean overall. I feel like my center of gravity didn't move too much, and jerk was like pretty easy. Again, I think towards the later reps on the big set I did, I was trying my best to dip really quickly and push very fast afterwards, like kind of rhythm rather than having a lot of power like I normally do. And I feel like if I can time it sufficiently well, then the jerk is usually a lot better. I don't think it really matters too much at this weight, but at heavyweights, maybe it will. It will make a difference. Did some curls and then didn't want to do any upper body stuff because, or sorry, any pulling stuff because yesterday's rows kind of, I feel fatigued with that. I did these dragon flags and boy, let me tell you, this is dummy hard. I did the first set, I just did the one because I couldn't even do any other after that. But as you can see here, these are all very, very lazy. But so for each of the reps or sets, I do one strict one, and then everything else I'm just trying to get to 5. But I can definitely feel it right now. Like sitting at dinner, I was not having a good time. We'll see what happens moving forward, but that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.